What is up? Please tell me I can put a filter on. Oh my gosh, because I look literally the worst. Hold on, let me find a good filter. Oh my gosh, if you're watching this, you're probably. Oh, wait. What do we think about this filter? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I might just look rough. Hold on. We're gonna go with, oh man, we're gonna go with this one. Good Lord, I look rough. Anyways, welcome to another live. I say another live as if I do these often. I don't. I am not good at going live, but welcome to another live. We have a filter on, but I still look, your girl looks rough, guys. What is up, girl? Hello. So before I talk about my epiphany, I'm gonna let some more people get on here. We've got a few on so far. Wow, look at you guys. How do I see the live chat? Okay, here we go. What is up? I feel so fun. Like, it's so fun when I get to talk to you guys in real time, even though you guys can't talk back to me. Which I'm going to be doing memberships again because Instagram canceled me. So I want to do Zoom calls on there. So let me know if you're a member, if you want to do Zoom calls. And if you're not a member, join. It's $3.99 a month. Literally the cheapest thing ever. It's literally cheaper than a Subway sandwich. And it helps support me as a creator because this is not my full-time job. Like, I take time out of my day to just talk to you guys. So anyways, yeah, feel free to join. I think you literally just click like join or something on my profile or my, what do you even call that, channel? Oh my gosh, I'm a boomer. Yeah, and I want to do Zoom calls so that we can all talk to each other at the same time. How freaking cool would that be? So anyways, sorry, I have so much energy even though I haven't eaten like anything today, but this is my epiphany. Hold on, why did the comments keep going away? I hate that. What are you guys saying? How was the vacation? Oh my gosh, let me just tell you a little bit about the vacation because it was actually so much fun. This is kind of a hot take. Maybe you guys won't like this. Maybe you will. I don't know. Michael and I met a family while we were on vacation. It was a mom, a dad, who are probably in their early 40s, and they had a daughter who was 11 years old, who I just loved. I fell in love with, which you guys know, I do love kids. I really do. Anyways, I fell in love with this girl. She was so sweet, so advanced for her age. Like, she really could have like normal conversations. I feel like 11-year-olds are like, oh, look at my cute thing. Like, I don't even know, like my cute toy or my cute whatever. I don't know what 11-year-olds are playing with, but she was so intelligent, so smart. We had such a good conversation, and I literally built sandcastle with her on Friday. I'll have to share a picture and just like blur her face out, but she was the sweetest little girl, and I built sandcastles with her. We had so much fun. The cruise was amazing. I gained 6 pounds. I already lost 3 of it, so I feel like most of it was just like salt and water weight. I don't know, but it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I wish I could have been on a cruise with all of you guys, which, should we do a freaking child-free cruise? Because I would be so down for that. What are you guys saying? It is cheap, but not when it's paired with all my other streaming subscriptions. I have too many. Oh my gosh. Well, just know that you're helping support me as a creator. This isn't for Hulu. This isn't for Disney Plus. This isn't for ESPN. Like, this is for me, freaking Marcella, the child-free millennial. So anyways, but I'm not pressuring you guys to do anything. What are you guys saying? Oh, you're a born creator. That's so funny. You're such a good person. You're so sweet. A child-free cruise. I'll start saving up. Freaking yes. Like, who's down? Actually, who's down? Because I am so down. I love cruising. This was my 6th cruise I think I've been on. I think it's the best vacation ever. And so this was Michael's first cruise, and he loved it. He fell in love with it. So we will definitely be going back. I actually am planning a family cruise to go with like my siblings and my parents. So why not do another one, a child-free one soon? So let's do it. I mean, you got to indulge yourself on vacation. Yeah, freaking 6 pounds worth of indulging though. I don't know about that. So literally a pound every day. And then I guess like 2 days I just didn't get any weight. I don't know. Can you show your outfit of the day? Oh my gosh, I would love to. So here's my outfit. You guys are so fun. Hold on. How do I turn off the chat for a second so I see? I don't even know how to do this. So here's my little Christmas tree. Are we obsessed with it? Because I am. And then here's my outfit of the day. Ta-da! How do I look? So it's Fabletics. I don't know if you guys can see my shoes. Maybe not. Maybe you won't be able to say it. Anyways, these are my shoes. Very, very cool Vans with some Umbro because I'm a soccer girly. Umbro socks. And then Fabletics, and then this is just a scarf. I think I got it from Target maybe, or Walmart, I don't know. So anyways, here's the outfit, do a little spin. How do we like it? Do we love it? Yay. So anyways, outfit of the day. Isn't that so fun? And then since I'm in the basement, I have a cardigan that I'm using as a sweater. So this is as real as it gets, guys. Hold on, what are you guys saying? I feel like I'm missing everything. I'm really down. I've never been to one. Hi, everyone who's in here. How are my child-free folk? You guys are so funny. Love the vibes. Okay, great. What a cute set. Ooh, she got style. Yes, I do. Okay, so a lot of you guys are on here. I'm not gonna waste your time. I had an epiphany today. So I got interviewed from somebody who is going to the University of Wisconsin, and they wanted to do an interview on child-free people, which let me just say, I did recommend some of you guys. I recommended that that interviewer could maybe possibly interview you guys too. Because he was looking for like a lot of child-free men, and there's a lot of men that I talk to on like a daily basis. Not that way, like just like funny memes and stuff. So anyways, but I had this interview with this guy. It was a 3-hour, I wish I was kidding, but I'm not, literally 3-hour interview. And I was just talking pretty much the entire time because it's an interview, you know, like he asks you a question and then you respond. So anyways, long story short, I had this epiphany. So he asked me why I didn't want to have kids. He's like, what is the main reason? Like, what is the driving force for you to say that you don't want to have kids? And for me, I really had to sit and think about it for a second, because I say so many different things. Like, one, I love sleeping, I love candy, I love the freedom, I love the money, I love vacations, I love the spontaneity. There's so many things that I really, really love about it, but I was like, what is the driving force? Like, what is it that is like the concrete reason as to why I want no kids? Oh my gosh, I'm dead. What are you guys saying? She really brightens my, oh, she's a very sweet and kind person. We need more of her in the world. Wait, I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh, I'm like very emotional today, so I might actually start crying. I can't look at the chat anymore because I will actually start crying. Anyways, okay, what was I saying? Oh, he was like, what was the driving force of you not wanting to have kids? And we had literally a 3-hour conversation about it. I'm sure it'll come out somewhere and I can post it and all the things, repurpose the content, but pretty much what I boiled it down to was the desire. Like, I've never had a desire to have kids, which I've talked about on social media, here on YouTube as well, that I've never felt it. I've never felt like, oh my gosh, I want to be a mom. There's a lot of people in my life, my own mother, my best friend, my sister, a few of my sister-in-laws, they have had that click or that moment where they're like, oh my gosh, I want to be a mom. But I have not had it. And I was talking to him a little bit about how I went through I feel like you guys have heard everything, because on YouTube is the long form content where I just literally talk to the camera. But there was a time about 2 years ago where I literally wrote a pros and cons list because I felt like something was wrong with me. I was like, what the heck? Why don't I feel like I want to have kids? Like, everybody else I know, my best friend, my literal best friend, has children. Like, why can't I be like her? Like, why can't I just do it, you know? Which in hindsight, I'm like, thank the Lord I didn't have kids, because now I'm divorced. I would have been a single parent. That would have freaking sucked. The fact that I would have had to still see my ex actually sucks the worst. So anyways, I've never had the desire, and I was telling him, I was like, I don't know what's wrong with me. And I was like, and I say that jokingly because there is nothing wrong with me. Like, I know that some people might think like, oh, something's wrong with you. You have chemical imbalances. That's why you don't want to have kids. And so I was joking. I don't know what's wrong with me, but like, there's nothing wrong with not having kids. So anyways, he goes, what do you mean by desire? And that question really, really got me. He goes, what do you mean by desire? I don't know. Think about it. Maybe like, what are your thoughts? Maybe put it in the chat below, but like, what is your definition of desire? Is pretty much what he had asked me. Oh my gosh, hold on, let me read the comments. Buying Pampers and baby food. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Oh my gosh, so funny. A want. Okay, I like that. And listening to nursery rhyme songs, gross. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I love music. My favorite, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. I can't believe I'm gonna tell you this, guys. My favorite music genre, take a guess, literally just think it in your mind, whatever. My favorite music genre is Christmas music. I'm not kidding. I listen to Christmas music all the time. It never stops. Like, ask Michael, ask my parents. I listen to Christmas music literally all the time. It just, and maybe that's why I'm such a happy and like holly jolly person, because holly jolly Christmas, I don't know. I just freaking love Christmas music. Anyways, so somebody said a want for desire. For me, desire is to truly want something strongly. Ooh, I freaking love that. My response to him, which I literally just came up like on the fly because I was thinking about it and I didn't want to be like, like just like doing that whole thing. So what I said was, for me, a desire is when my heart and my mind sync up. Like when they are both on the same page, that is when I feel a desire to do something. So for him, I gave the example of when I wanted a dog. I remember I was 11, 12 years old and just came on. So glad I'm here. So glad you're here. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. Actually gonna make me cry. Please don't make me cry because I'm an ugly crier. I'm not like, oh, I'm literally like sobbing, like snot, like it's not good. So anyways, when my mind and when my heart are in agreement, is that even a word? I don't know. When they agree on the same thing, that is when I feel a desire to do something. So anyways, I gave the example of, I wanted a dog. When I was 11, 12 years old, I wanted a dog so freaking bad. I remember telling my parents I want a dog so bad, and my mom was like, no, we're not getting a dog. Like, I have 4 children because there's me and 3 other brothers. She's like, that's too much. Like, we can't afford it, because my mom was a stay-at-home mom and my dad was the only one working. 4 kids is so expensive. And so she's like, we literally can't afford it. I don't want a dog. And I was like, no, I freaking want a dog, as like 11 and 12 year old. And she was, okay, well, you're gonna have to get it. Like, you're gonna have to pay for it. You're gonna pay for the food, the shots, everything. Like, everything the dog needs until the day it dies, you have to pay for it. And I was like, okay, like as an 11-year-old, I'm like, where the freak am I gonna get money? But when I was 10, I had a job literally throwing newspapers, going to people's house, door to door, collecting money for the newspapers. It was just like the local city newspaper. At the age of 10, I was doing that. From 10 to 16 or like 14, I was a newspaper girl. So anyways, oh my gosh, hold on. The comments are so good. That's a good way to know. Wants can go back and forth, but when the head and heart match, it's usually more of a constant. Yes, it's so true. I think for me, the lack of desire for kids means not feeling like anything is missing from my life. I've never once felt on any day in my life thought or felt that I wish I had a child of my own here. Yes, and I said the same thing to the interviewer in the like 3 hours that we were talking. I love that. She's a self-starter, makes sense. So sweet. So anyways, I saved my money from this newspaper route that I had when I was a 10-year-old, and I saved my money. I went to the local dog shelter. I had called them before. As an 11-year-old, I'd call them, hey, do you guys have any dogs? They're like, oh my gosh, yes, we just found this mother and some puppies. They were abandoned. We have 8 of them here. Do you want to come check them out? Come over tomorrow. I was like, great. And so I told my dad, they have puppies at the shelter. So I went in and checked on the puppies, fell in love with Leroy, who is now passed away. Oh my gosh. I hope I don't start crying. But anyways, I miss him so much. We're not gonna cry. I told you I'm an ugly crier. We're not doing that. Anyways, I saw Leroy. I was like, I want that dog so bad. And so I had the money with me. I had $100 and he was $80. And I remember giving her my $80 and I was so freaking happy. And that moment was when my head and my heart were both connected, and I wanted that dog so bad. Nothing could stop me. Literally nothing could stop me. And I was telling the interviewer, I was like, when I want something in life, I'm gonna freaking do it. I don't care what it is, I'm gonna do it. When my head and my heart tell me that I need something or that I want something, I'm gonna freaking do it. Another example I gave to him was going to college. I hate school. I hate school so much, to the point where I just remember sobbing, like crying, because I hated it so much and I hated that I had to be there. But I mean, you have to go to high school, right? Like, you can't just, I mean, I guess you could drop out, but I wasn't gonna drop out. My parents wouldn't have allowed that. So I had to finish high school, and then I remember going to college. You just had to do it. Like, that's something that you just had to do. Once you graduate high school, you just go off to college. And so I went to a local community college here in the Kansas City area, and I didn't like it. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I didn't learn anything. I told the interviewer, I said, I can't remember the last time I didn't cheat on a test. Like, I can't. 4th grade, I distinctly remember cheating on the test where there's the map of the United States and you have to write in every single state, and you have to memorize where every single state is. I remember I had a cheat sheet in my folder that was underneath my desk, and I was using my feet to flip the page to get to my cheat sheet, and then I was literally just copying it, looking at the floor, and then on my paper. Like, I'm incriminating myself at this point, but the moral of the story is, oh my gosh, hold on. There are so many comments. Hold on. Irks me more that adults purposefully do things but know better, or if I would have to teach a child that doesn't know better. Yes, oh, I love that. That is such a great story. Let's all cry. I'm an ugly cry as well, throwing up and stuff. I'm dead. Oh my gosh, I go to school, college, work, homework, and leave. That sounds terrible. The only good thing about kids is one day they become adults. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. I don't even want to pay pet fees for apartments, but I want a dog. I've been thinking of getting a non-pet pet. Oh my I have thoughts on that because my dad is a landlord, and so when people have emotional support animals, but the dog can't even like freaking sit or stay, I'm like, y'all, I know you got this certificate online. Like, we know this dog isn't supporting you in any way, shape, or form. Oh my gosh. No, because I literally cheated my way through junior year. No, I kid you not when I say that I literally cheated since second grade. I remember in second grade, I forged my parents' signature on a field trip thing. I forgot to give it to them, and so I remember the day of, I forgot to have them sign it. So I wasn't going to be able to go to the freaking field trip. So I remember forging their signature, and I almost got away with it, but I didn't. And I remember my parents, I did get sent to the safe seat, and that was a traumatic time. Obviously, I'm talking about it, and I'm 27, and this was in second grade, so here we are. Anyways, I could talk and go on a tangent for days. But anyways, so I hated school. I went to community college because that's what you're supposed to do, right? That's what every person's supposed to do, as well as like get married and have kids and blah, blah, blah. So I did it, and I hated it. I did graduate with an associate's degree. Then I went to go get my bachelor's because I was like, okay, I guess that's what you're supposed to do. So I went to a bigger university here. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. I went to a bigger university here, and I started doing my bachelor's degree, and oh my gosh, I hated it so much to the point where I was like, I can't do this. I was like, I legitimately cannot do this because I hate school so much. And then I quit. I went to my advisor. I remember signing up. I went to the advisor to sign up for the next semester because that's what you're supposed to do. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll take that class and whatever. And okay, just like, just do it, And I remember walking out of there, and I had my schedule in my hand because I was going to go like to campus and go to all the different classes. I had my schedule in my hand, and I was like, I hate this. I was like, I hate this so much. And then I was like, wait a minute. I'm an adult. I was like, I am literally an adult. I can do whatever the freak I want. I'm not doing this. So I turned around, walked back up the steps to the advisor. I went back in, and she was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, did I forget something? Can I help you? Whatever. And I was like, actually, can you unenroll me from everything you just enrolled me from? Because I'm not going to be doing school this semester. And she was like, oh my gosh, like, what happened? And I was like, something came up, and I can't. I was like, and I didn't want to, drive home and then come back. I was like, I just can't do it. And I quit. I literally just threw in the towel and quit because I just realized in that moment, I was like, what am I doing? I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this for other people. I'm doing this for my mom, my ex-husband, my best friend. I mean, this isn't like, I'm just like figuratively saying this, but I was doing it for everybody else except for myself. I hate school. That's the last place I would ever want to be. Ever. I would rather die. Actually, that's false. I would rather go to school than have a baby, like hands down, but I would be so pissed off if I had to do that. I would cry. I would literally cry. Anyways, so I was telling the interviewer earlier, I was like, this is like where my heart, could you imagine? My heart and my mind, they both lined up and told me school isn't it. Like, it wasn't just like me thinking, okay, I'm going to quit school because, or no, I wasn't just thinking, okay, I'm going to keep going to school because it's logical, because my mom wants me to, because it's a good thing to do. Having a certificate is great. Like, school is good. School equals good. Everybody who ever tells you need to go to school, like, they say that for a reason. So that was where my head was at. My heart was like, bro, what the freak are you doing? You hate school. School is not the vibe. And so in my body, these weren't lining up. And I was like, this is a recipe for disaster. Like, this is not going to be good for me. And so anyways, in that moment, I knew my mind and my heart were like, no, dude, don't freaking do this. They were both connected. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to do it. Like, it's not just my heart being like, oh, don't do it, and my brain being like, no, 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 this is smart. It was my brain being like, what the freak are you doing, man? You hate school. And your heart being like, no, like, don't do it, you know? So anyways, long story short, I was telling him about that. And then I was like, being child free. Someone here said earlier that they've never longed for that. They've never felt like they were missing out on something. They've never felt that, like, maybe I should say that gap or that space or that hole or that void, I don't know what to call it, where they felt as though a child would be able to fill that. For me, oh, what are you guys saying? Hold on. Oh, you're saying so much stuff and I'm missing it. I'm still in community college till this day. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I learned to forge my mom's signature about 12. I used it through high school. Okay, so after that experience, I did use my mom's, like, I forged, and it was very, very good. That's so self-reflective. Good for you. Oh my gosh, I could go into so much stuff with you guys. I literally was talking to him for 3 hours. I was talking about how I self-reflected after my divorce and just so much stuff. But anyways, schools are the worst place. So true. She's one of the few people I can honestly say I don't think she needs therapy. Oh my gosh. Good to see you live. Oh, what's up? Well, that's a bestiality. I freaking love you. You're so funny. Oh my gosh, with all of your like lyrics and movie quotes, so funny. In the UK, it's not law to stay in education till the age of 18. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. My parents and granny were very adamant about me going to college, and they finally accepted that it wasn't for me, at least right now. Good for you for standing around and doing what is best for you. Why don't you just raise some kids and stop being so hyper? Troll warning. No, dude, I genuinely appreciate the haters, so please don't leave. You're actually, like, I'm making money off of you being here, so please stay here and keep commenting. Also, add a super chat if you want to pay me, like, actually in the chat, do it. No, but anyways, I will actually address that question after I finish my story, so if you want to know the answer, don't leave. So anyways, I was telling the interviewer, I was like, for me, being child free, I've never felt the mind and the heart connecting with that. I will say 2 years ago, I really tried to convince myself to want to have a kid. I remember I had my pros and my cons list. I was literally physically writing out, what are the pros? What are the cons? What would I find joy in? What would I find heartache in? And I remember the pros were all about superficial, other people, pleasing my parents, pleasing my siblings, pleasing my best friend, pleasing other people. And I was like, that's not a good reason to have a child. The cons were, oh my gosh, it was literally endless of just like all these things that are very valid, things that reasons why I genuinely wouldn't want to have a kid. And so I was telling the interviewer, I was like, in that moment, my mind, I was trying to convince myself so hard to just do it, to just have kids. That's what everyone else is doing. I would be seen as normal. And at that time, I was married. If I would have had a kid, it would have been like, I would have made it. I would have been done. Like, my work is done here. But it's really not, because then people are like, oh, when are you gonna have a second or a third or a fourth, you know? So anyways, I was like, I tried to convince myself so badly that I need to have kids. Like, why, just do it. Just freaking do it, you know? But my heart was like, bro, are you insane? Like, you don't want to have kids and you know that. So why are you trying to convince yourself otherwise? And so it was then that I had this epiphany, and I had this like, oh my gosh, I don't want to have kids. Like, what do? I remember just being so scared and crying even, because I didn't know anybody else. My literal best friend in my entire life has kids, and so we don't relate to each other on that level. So anyways, long story short, I had this epiphany about desire today, about when your mind and when your heart are connected, that is when you find desire. That is when you feel a desire to do or to not do something. And for me, it was to adopt Leroy when I was 12. For me, it was to stop going to college when I was 20, 21, however old I was. For me, it was to not have a kid. Like, and is that so hard for people to grasp? I don't know. Like, I feel like if I had an in-person conversation with someone, I feel like 99.9% of people would be like, oh my gosh, that is so, like, you are so self-aware. Like, I totally get that. But but I don't know, like when it's so hard on the internet because people are so superficial and, you know, they just try to be keyboard warriors and they don't really understand, like there's not that face-to-face like even me just like going live right now, I'm just reading your guys' comments. I'm not able to talk to you face-to-face. Whereas if we were on Zoom, I could actually like see your face. But I just had that epiphany of your mind and your heart, when they are connected, that is when you find the desire in life, whether it's to leave or to start or to change something. And so anyways, I thought I would just share that with you guys because I don't know, maybe someone out there needs to hear that. But for me, the desire to have children has never been there. Now, if one day I wake up and I feel, oh my gosh, I have a desire, like my heart is telling me that I need to have kids, then I'll check, I'll reevaluate with myself. But I know myself so well, obviously, I am myself. I know myself so well, just the same way you know yourself better than anyone in the world, that I'm not gonna wake up and have that snap moment. I'm not gonna feel that. I'm never gonna wake up. I'm never gonna just be like, you know what? I think I wanna have kids. I've always kind of been the black sheep of my, I should say, not even of my family, but like of my age group. I remember distinctly, which I was telling the interviewer this. Oh my gosh, I'm literally just like talking. I'm so sorry. If you have something to do, please leave. But if not, feel free to join in on the fun. Hold on, let me read the comments before you go. I'm not a hater, you know, I'm real life. No, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. How did you put your chin? I thoroughly enjoyed Joel. I wonder how many people make choices based on what those around them. Girl, I love your energy. Oh, thank you. Exactly. You don't have to reach any certain age to know yourself. Yes, I knew at 12 I didn't want them. And I haven't, that's funny, since we need to bottle her energy and solve the energy crisis. I hear that. All my childhood and best friends have, and group have kids, but me, never wanted to be a father. I really want to. Oh my gosh, no, hold on. The comments went away. Come back. Oh, I pinned somebody's comment. I didn't even know how to do that. Sorry. If that's your comment, I guess it's pinned. I never wanted to be a father. I really want to do my career every day. I love that. I freaking love that. I was 12 years old when I knew that I didn't want to have kids. I love seeing our minority women saying they don't want kids. Keep it up and thank you. Oh, thank you. I chose to have kids, but I enjoy watching your channel. I told my daughter about your channel. She was your age. Oh, that literally warms my heart. You're gonna make me cry. Oh my gosh, please don't cry. I'm so emotional today because I was talking about Leroy, my dog who passed away. So I'm like on the verge of tears constantly today. I like actually genuinely appreciate parents who come on here. I wish you guys knew me in person because my online presence it's not really who I am. It's an online presence, but I genuinely love kids. I really, really do. I manage a kids soccer league. I nannied. I made sandcastles with a stranger for an entire day on my own time on my vacation. I really do love children. I feel like there's so much that you can learn from them. I know there's a lot of people in the child-free community who hate children. They're like, no way, absolutely not. But I can't say that I'm that way because I do love children. I love parents. I do. I know I make a lot of like, what would I call that? Like, just very humorous reels and things. Kind of like poking fun at them, but I really do. I have so much respect for parents. I think what they do is honorable. I really, really do. I know some of you guys won't agree with me. But anyways, I genuinely appreciate when there are parents watching and consuming my content because I am just trying to share the other side. Obviously, everybody knows that parenthood is a route. Everyone knows that parenthood is an option. Not a lot of people know that not having kids is an option and is a choice that you can make. So anyways, I'm just trying to be here to inform the masses that is a decision that you can make. So anyways, thank you for being here. People my age are still having kids and I'm like, I'll pass. I wrote names on a paper for future kids, even though I knew I didn't want them because I thought when I'd get older, I would want them. Oh my gosh, I relate to that so much. That's why I love people like you spreading the word of being child-free. Oh, thank you. Pass it on to the next generation. I'm thinking that I feel like I have a hair in my mouth. You guys are watching me trying to find it. I did have a hair. I'm not kidding. Do you see the hair? Oh yeah, you do. That's Jace's hair right there. Oh my gosh. She's really hyper in real life. I am really this hyper in real life, but at very, very small increments because I can't always be this hyper. Not gonna lie. As soon as I finish this live, I'm probably not gonna talk for the next like 30 minutes because I'm done. I'm done talking. So anyways, bye-bye. Oh, he left. So sad. My two cousins had a baby almost back to back, and my parents are starting to glance at me. It feels very weird to be in the position to be considered a potential mother in a few years. Feels gross. funny. You don't have to have kids. That's all I gotta say. Choosing to be child-free is one's own choice. I never felt the need to have children to please my relatives and friends. I love this. I told my mom I didn't want kids for the first time a few years ago, and she responds, I know. Oh, I hope she's okay with your decision. Genuinely, because for me, like my family, we are so close. We are so close. And it was really hard when my parents were kind of upset at me at the beginning when I told them I didn't want to have kids. But thankfully they are so supportive of me now, and they understand where I'm coming from. They understand my concerns. I remember being so scared and telling my mom, I was like, Mom, I am so scared because I'm feeling this way. I feel like something's wrong with me. I don't know what to do. And my mom was like, well, you don't have to have kids. I remember her telling me that, and I was like, really? Like, I didn't know that was a choice. So anyways, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I've known my entire life I don't want kids. I'm 28 now and nothing has changed. Luckily, my boyfriend and I want the same thing. Oh, I love that. When I told my dad years ago, he also said, yeah, I know, I can tell, hon. Oh, that's so sweet. Remind me what I was talking about, because I actually totally forgot what I was saying. Oh my gosh, my memory is failing me. I don't know what I'm talking about or what I was saying. She's definitely okay with it. She told me she doesn't blame me. Oh, that's so sweet. My mom is like, dude, you would not be, well, the thing is, I would be a good parent if I had to be in that situation, but oh my gosh, I myself would no longer be bubbly, would no longer be happy, would no longer be anything. Like, I just would be so pissed off at my life because I wouldn't sleep and I would just be so grumpy. So anyways, I was telling the interviewer that the reason why he's like, wow, you have such like good and very like happy energy. And I was like, the reason I have that happy energy is because I'm able to recharge and reset and take time for myself. Whereas parents don't necessarily have that. Yeah, they do have free time. I'm not saying that they don't have what we have, but it's harder. It's a lot harder and it's a lot more stressful. They're constantly thinking about the stresses that having kids, like if you have a teenager, what is your teenager doing? Like, are they going to get a girl pregnant? If they're a boy, like, are they a girl that's going to be pregnant at the age of 14, 15, you know? So anyways, it's a lot. It's a lot to think of. And, I'm not here for it. Like, genuinely not here for it. What were we saying? Oh, we were on the desire that I know. Oh, I think I passed that already. I forgot what I was talking about. It's fine. We'll talk about something else. Just told my Korean grandma on my B-day that I didn't want kids. Granny's gonna see when there's nothing to see. Oh, that's funny. When you forget to pick your kids up from school. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? That would be me. That would literally be me. How close are you to your parents? And are they okay with you not having kids? How have you been? I missed you. Aw. Missed you too. Oh my gosh. I freaking love you too, because you are a ride or die. Okay, so how close are you to your parents, and are they okay with you not having kids? I love that question. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask, you know. Anyways, if you're just now joining, I was talking about desire and my epiphany that I had. Just start the video over and you'll hear it. But anyways, my parents and I are so close. I have 3 older brothers. We are all so very close. 2 of them have kids. 1 of them does not. I am the youngest, so all 3 of them are older than me. My youngest brother, who is older than me, but the youngest of the boys, he is child-free. He also doesn't want to have kids. So we have that in common. But I get along with all of my siblings. I love my parents. We hang out probably like once a week. We are that family. I know, it's so annoying. But so close to them. And the thing is, like, I was telling the interviewer, sorry, I'm going on a tangent, but he was like, well, it sounds like you had a really good childhood, which I did. My mom and my dad, they are literally the MVP. I love them so much. I'm Hispanic, so they came to the United States when they were like in their late teens, 20s, and then met in New York, and then they had us, all these kids, whatever, here in Missouri. But, I had such a good childhood. Like, I literally have zero complaints. I was always treated well. We had so much fun. I was respected. I loved my siblings. My parents loved me. And so it was just like a great, good, nice, big family. And he goes, it's really weird that, like, well, I shouldn't say weird, but he was like, it's so strange that you come from such a good family and you have such a good, like, role model. Your parents are great role models that you don't want to have, kids yourself. And I was like, you know what? It is weird. Like, it really is strange, because you would think being Christian, like, that is a huge huge child center religion. Being from I almost said, oh my gosh, I almost said Mexican. What the freak is wrong with me? Hispanic, I'm not Mexican. Being from a Hispanic family, also huge in the family culture and having children and cultivating that. And then on top of that, having siblings, having loving parents. You would think that I would accept motherhood with like open arms. I would be like, oh my gosh, yes, like I want more of this. The thing is, like I said, when my mind and when my heart aren't matching up, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. There is no, whenever my mind and my heart are on the same page and connected, that's when I have a desire. I have never felt that desire. I've never felt in my heart, always my mind, I'm logically like, okay, well, this is what people are doing, so this is what you need to do. The people pleaser in me almost had a child, right? Like, okay, not actually, but like the people pleaser in me would have had a child if it wasn't for my heart. That was like, absolutely not, red flag, do not do this. And so I was just telling the interviewer, I was like, you know what? I think I would be a great candidate to be a parent because I am fun, I am happy, I am energetic, I have a loving family, I have a great support system, but it's not a desire. And for me, that's the biggest thing. Also, I have a metophobia, an extreme phobia of throwing up. Absolutely not. Would never be pregnant ever in my life because I would rather die than throw up. Actually, though. Oh my gosh. Segue. Hold on. I have a funny story for you guys. So, oh my gosh, this is too much. On our cruise, we had to take, so a cruise, huge, massive ship, but we had to get a littler ship. And by littler, I mean it held maybe like 50 people to get from the port to like the main, what do I call that? Country of Mexico. And this little boat was literally doing this in the water. And Michael knows about my emetophobia. He knows that I would actually rather die than throw up. And I was shaking. When I tell you that I was shaking, I was shaking. I was visibly shaking because I felt seasick. And I was literally like clenching my entire body, shaking because I didn't want to throw up. There were people left, right, front, back that were throwing up into barf bags that the workers were just handing out. Like it was freaking free stickers. They were just like, here you go, everybody gets a barf bag. They were throwing up and I was shaking, just, oh my gosh, I was praying. I was like, please, 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 can we just get there? Please, please, just all the things. So I didn't end up throwing up. I would actually have rather jumped off the boat than throw up. I know it sounds ridiculous, but like it's that extreme of a phobia for me. So I can only imagine what motherhood is like when you have to throw up because you have morning sickness. And I'm not signing up for that. Like, I don't care. If you gave me $1 billion, I would still say no. Like, there's absolutely no way. So anyways, that's my funny story. It's not very funny, but I was so scared, guys. I was so freaking scared. And Michael, being the literal angel that he was just like, are you okay? Just rubbing my back. He's like, you're fine. You're fine. We got this. Just breathe. You're gonna get through this and all this stuff. And I was like, thank you, Lord, for giving me this man who is literally an angel. So yeah, anyways. Oh my gosh, I'm missing literally every single one of your comments. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I was at the movies on Sunday and a family was playing some kids show for their something month old. It was Avatar 2, Go Home. Oh my gosh, no way. I would not be happy being a mother. Bottom line, kids are great for people who really want them, but I value my peace and freedom too much to be a parent. Same. I am happy when parents find joy in their life. I really am. I love when people are happy. Why would I not be happy for someone who is in love with their life, right? But at the same time, I demand that respect. I demand that you also step outside of your shoes and put yourself in my shoes and know that when I say I'm happy and I'm fulfilled and I am living my best life, I'm not compensating for something. I'm not trying to find validation. I'm genuinely happy with my life. So anyways, there's that. I love you, girly. Life has been sucking. I couldn't see you on Instagram. Oh, sad. Only bad parents have free time. Wait, I think there's some truth to that. Oh my gosh, wait, I love that. I'm of the boomer generation. I'm 59 and a half. Also, welcome. My parents have never pressured my brother and I to have kids. So glad our parents were supportive. Neither of us had kids. Oh my gosh, I love that. I'm 34 also. However, I went through a baby crazy phase during my 20s. I feel like I can relate to that. Not the baby crazy phase, but a phase of like just wanting to feel that. You live in Missouri. We're neighbors. Yes, I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. Oh, what else? Oh, what do you think about car dependency? I'm having to drive to get to places without good public transit or other transportation options. How does it affect parenting or one's decision to not be a parent? Um, oh, that's a hard one. Car dependency. So I've never lived in a place where I didn't have a car or I didn't have access to a car or it was inconvenient to have a car. Obviously, like if you live in the city and you have public transportation, a train, a bus, whatever it is, the metro, um, then that is pretty much your primary like way to get around. I love my car. I would not give it up for anything. I love just the freedom of having my stuff, my space. I can listen to my own music. I'm by myself. It's quiet. I can sing in the car if I want to. You know, I can be quiet. I can talk to my friend on the phone. And so I love my car. Being a parent without a car would suck. Like if I had to use public transportation or Ubers to get around, like, are you supposed to carry your car seat wherever you go? Like, how are you going to take your child places? Like, are you going to just like carry the car seat and then the groceries? Like, how are you going to do that? I don't know. And I don't even want to think about it. I wish I had a sibling that chose to be child free. Yeah, I definitely have. I'm lucky. I have the best of both worlds. I have two siblings that have children. I have one that doesn't, and I have my siblings that do have kids. They tell me the very very reality, the very very real life that they are living. They're like, it's freaking hard and it's freaking expensive. I was talking to one of my brothers the other day, and he was like, you don't understand. He's like, it's so hard. He's like, I can't remember the last time that I slept through the entire night, and I felt so grateful that he was able to like confide in me those very like just very personal things about life, because people don't talk about that. Parents aren't out here telling you, oh my gosh, I have this just like I have a terrible life, really. They don't want to talk about that. And so I was so grateful that my brother was just able to like just tell me the very reality, the very real life that he's living through, because it does suck, and it helps to vent. As a parent, it totally helps to vent. Even if it's not to other parents, if it's to someone like me who can't relate because I'm not living that life, if anything, just venting helps. Like a therapist, you're venting to someone who might have not gone through a divorce, who might have not experienced the death of a loved one or something, you know? So anyways, a lot of self-reflection. I do a lot of self-reflection, just because I try to be a better person the next day than I was the day before. I feel like there's always room for improvement, always room for growth. I find that I learn so much from kids. Kids are so honest and they have no filter. They just say it how it is. And I feel like you can learn so much from that honest and that vulnerability that kids have, whereas adults try to hide things, try to pretend like there's something else, that they're better, you know? Whereas kids are like, I don't care. Or a teenager, oh my gosh, teenagers will tell you how it is. They don't freaking care. They're like, oh my gosh, like your outfit is ugly. And you're like, okay, well, I thought it was cute, but maybe it's not, you know? So anyways, those are just my thoughts. Oh my gosh, there's too many comments. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to skip some people. I'd rather skydive for money than get pregnant. Oh my gosh, do you listen to Drake? I do, actually. I do love his songs. I have been loving Rihanna, her old songs. Oh my gosh, I've been binging that. Also, Charlie Puth. I don't know what, but yesterday I was listening to literally every Charlie Puth song. So, yeah, that was my vice yesterday. I'm thankful for my car. Yes, singing in the car is one of the most therapeutic things, for real. Yes, it is. And I'm pretty much always blasting like Christmas music when it's winter time, so I'm singing with Mariah Carey. I'm right there with her. Being a loner and young, no kids is the vibe. Wait, I love that. If you had never mentioned you were Hispanic, I would have guessed because you don't look like one. Oh, I would never have guessed because you don't look like one. I'm Hispanic as well. Oh, that's interesting. I get all the time. Are you Greek? Are you Italian? Are you Arabic? A bunch of different things. I don't know if it's because my eyeballs are green. I don't know if you can tell. My eye. Can you see my eye? Anyways, my eyes are green. My hair's dark, like almost black. I did dye it purple, but I don't think there's any of there left in there. Maybe there is. And so a lot of people are like, what are you? You know? And I'm like, I'm Hispanic. My mom's from Ecuador and my dad's from Chile, so I'm Hispanic. Like, that's pretty much it. But yeah, I do have some Italian. I think I do have some Greek in me as well, but yeah, that's me. What else? My bestie had a kid when we were broken up, and not gonna lie, I got annoyed because her kid is so sensitive. Just looking at her and she cries. Sometimes I feel like that. Oh my gosh. If someone looks at me the wrong way, I feel like I definitely could start crying today. They literally won't tell you. Thank God for the internet and open people. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh. And if anything, I'm so glad that I have a platform, because there are people in this world, like me 2 years ago, who don't know that being child-free exists, that it exists, period. So if somebody comes across my channel and they're like, oh my gosh, not having kids is an option, like, then it's a win. I've won. I think it's so cool you like being alone. I do not. I, however, do not, at least not for long periods of time. I like to be with my partner for 11 years. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, she missed my comment earlier. Sorry, about Jennifer Aniston. She's adopting a kid. Are you serious? No. Jennifer Aniston is adopting a kid? Bro, are you serious? No. Are you pulling my leg? Please tell me that's a joke. Oh my gosh, I wish I could Google right now, as I can't freaking Google because I'm on my freaking phone. You're freaking kidding me. No freaking way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is huge. This is literally me live reacting to Jennifer Aniston adopting a child. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to do a video on that, or my hot take. I'm gonna do a blind reaction or something, because that's, oh my gosh, that's crazy. You have pretty eyes. Oh, thank you. Love your channel. Where do I find a man who's child-free? That's tough. That's tough. Jennifer Aniston gonna name her kid Emma. Oh my gosh! A fellow Friends fan! Wait, Dylan, I love you! Oh my gosh! No, Dylan, you are freaking Can We Be Besties? Because I totally, that's a Friends reference. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Wow, I absolutely adore you now. Anyone who loves watching Friends, I am constantly watching Friends. It's my #1 show. I will never give it up. I did start watching Modern Family because Sofia Vergara, she is so funny. And I do like that one too as well. But Friends is my ride or die. Like, I love that show so much. I know some people are like, bro, that is literally the cringiest show, but I love it so much. Yes, queen. Oh my gosh. We lost one. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, good for her. Like, if she wants to have a kid, I hope that it's everything that she wanted. But man, that's a shock. Oh my gosh, you got me. You freaking got me on a live. I was like blind reacting to the news of freaking Jennifer Aniston. That's crazy. Subreddit, there are so many child-free men out there. Ooh, yes. I have tocophobia, and everyone hates babies because I'm scared of babies and pregnant women. Okay, so I don't have tocophobia. Like, I don't think I could self-diagnose myself. But it is a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie. A pregnant belly is a little creepy to me. Not to the point where I would be like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want to be next to that woman, but it is a little weird. Like, it's kind of weird. So I get you. I'm currently dating a guy who has 2 kids. Oh my gosh, the tea. 6 and 4. I do not have kids. Plus, I am growing more resentful and fed up as the days go by. There is an ex too. Oh my gosh. No, Jacqueline. Oh my gosh. No, don't freaking do it. Okay. I say that lightly because obviously it's not my life, it's not my situation. I don't know, like, the behind the scenes, but when you're not on the same page, it makes it so hard. It makes it so freaking hard. I know from experience with my ex, you can never change someone. You can never try to make someone who they're not going to be. And so I feel like, if you don't want to be a stepmom, if you don't want that responsibility, it's going to be so hard. It's going to be so hard for you. And I'm here for you, regardless if you stay with him, if you leave him. I'm here for you. So let me just say that. But oh my gosh, girl, Godspeed. Be safe during the storm, girl. Oh my gosh, yes, we're literally having a snowstorm here. 8 inches in 2 days, I believe. I just Googled it. Kayla, coming in. Yes, Kayla, coming in hot with the tea. I just Googled it. Jennifer Aniston is not adopting a baby, just rumors. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some research. But girl, thank you for Googling. Regards from Florida. Hello! How do you say hello in German? Guten Tag. Is it Guten Tag? I think it's Guten Tag. I didn't know that Jennifer Aniston was adopting a child. This is so new to me. We still got Miley Cyrus and John Cena though. Yes, we do! If I accidentally came across a video with a baby and I say, OMG, I'm triggered, I get attacked with nasty comments. It's like a parasite, and mom lost her teeth having me. Wait, my mom lost a tooth having me too. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's crazy. I told some people that I have tocophobia and wasn't taken seriously. No, it's a real thing. It's a real freaking thing. What are your thoughts on anti-natalism? I do have thoughts on that. Hold on, let me see. What are you guys saying? Have mercy, God is good. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. Oh, that's so funny. Schoolboy Kai. Oh my gosh, I wish I could know your guys' real name. Maybe your real name is Kai. I don't know. Can't drink alcohol. I've actually never had a sip of alcohol in my life. Fun fact. Never have drank, never will drink. My emetophobia is that severe that I will not put anything in my body that could jeopardize my, what do I call that? My well-being. And if I don't do roller coasters. I don't do any of that stuff because if I feel nauseous, that's the end. The end. The fun's over. I am no longer a happy person. I am not smiling. Like, it's bad. So anyways, that's a fun fact about me. Kyle. Oh, Kyle, short for Kai. Oh, cool. Hi, Kyle. I'm a child-free man, 35, and I watch your videos because there is no community in Germany for us. Oh my gosh. Well, that makes me feel so good. I love seeing the child-free men pop up more and more and more. It warms my heart, literally. Okay, what was I going to talk about? Anti-natalism. So anti-natalism is, oh my gosh, I've been talking for freaking 50 minutes. I'm going to cut it off at 60 minutes. 1 hour, we're done. So ask any questions you want. But emetophobia, that is the that is the phobia of throwing up or seeing people throw up or any of that stuff. But anti-natalism is where people think that nobody should have kids. And I am not an anti-natalist. I will say that first and foremost. I do not identify as an anti-natalist. I don't agree with that. I don't want to say this because I don't want anyone who is an anti-natalist to be like, oh my gosh, she hates us or she's fake, whatever. No, because I don't want, I believe that everybody has the choice to support and to agree and to believe whatever they want to, whether that's in politics, religion, views on having children. I believe everybody has their own right to believe whatever they want. I will never try to change anyone's mind. I will just tell you my viewpoints, my knowledge, my experiences in life, and take that as you want, and I hope that you don't do the same to me. I hope you would never try to change my mind on something. So anyways, with that being said, I do not agree with anti-natalism. I think everyone should have the choice to either have kids or not have kids. So that's my view. Take it as you want. If that makes you not like me, then I'm so sorry, but just know that I like you as a person, and I think we could be really, really cool friends or something. Oh my gosh, hold on. No, she's not. Yeah, freaking, oh my gosh, I love you. Tell me your real name. Okay, maybe not, if you don't want people to know your real name. The songs that are catchy, I literally talk to you all the time, but I don't know your name, and I wish I did. Anyways, it's a person's own business if they choose to marry someone with kids or without. One of my friends is a stepmother, and she told me she'd never do it again. Oh my gosh. For me, that's a no deal. Absolutely not. Howie, no deal. No alcohol for me either, but still party. Bro, I will party till the day I freaking die. I will dance. I will get down there. I will do the worm. I will do whatever it takes, but I will not be drinking any alcohol or doing any kind of drugs or substances. How has it already been almost an hour? Time flies by when you're having fun. Oh, thanks, Lauren. What I find weird about it is tearing up my body and possibly being poor and depressed from it. I can't risk it. Me either. Oh my gosh. Anti-natalists don't only hate babies, they seem to hate all of humanity as well. Yeah, I definitely think some of those people are very interesting. Their viewpoints are very interesting, but to each their own. There's only one child-free podcast in Sweden, and one of the hosts has talked about having emetophobia too. Oh my gosh. He loves his kids like crazy, and dictates. He gets them every single weekend. I work weekends, and plus you're off weekends, but he has his kids. Oh my gosh, that sounds girl, DM me, literally DM me, and I will just talk to you. Is there a wrong reason to be child-free? I don't think so. I think it's to each their own. Whatever vibe you have and whatever kind of lifestyle you're trying to live, I think as long as it's not hurting anyone else and you're not hurting yourself, I think you're good. I think you're Gucci, man. I am also 35-year-old child-free man living in Los Angeles area. I watch because there really isn't much of a community and very hard to meet child-free women my age. Oh my gosh, I know of so many free single child-free women, so DM me and I'll send you their okay, maybe I won't, but DM me and I will maybe hook you up with someone. So what's gross is someone having sex while pregnant and bragging about it. Ew. Oh my gosh! Wait, we did not just go there. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Sarah! Oh, Sarah! Okay, there we go. For a second, I thought you were a guy. I am so sorry. When people have when they don't have their name, I'm like, I have no idea who this person is. Oh, hi, Sarah. I'd never try to change anyone's mind about their beliefs. Yes, I love that. I freaking love that. So in order to see him, I have to deal with his kids on the weekends. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love the like chronicles of your story, Jacqueline. This is great. I get overwhelmed by their BS. I'm 22. My best friend has 3 kids. I love them and lived with them for 6 months. Those months made me realize parenthood is not for me. People tell me I'll change my mind on it, and it's so frustrating. So I was a nanny for 3 years, and that's what made me change I shouldn't say made me change my mind. That did not mean to come out of my mouth. That's what made me realize that motherhood was not for me, because first of all, I never knew. I never really knew where I stood on that. I knew that I didn't want to have kids. I never had the desire, but I didn't know what that was called. I didn't know maybe I would change my mind or not. But then I nannied for 3 years, and I was like, I for a fact do not want to have kids. So that's what did it for me. So you're not alone. Oh, what else? Military love people in the military thought I couldn't have fun when I told them I don't want to drink at the parties. Oh my gosh, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. Aside from that, it's that expectation placed on women as if it's not supposed to be a choice. It's weird AF. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes! My niece made me realize I didn't want to have kids. I love her, but her newborn and baby stage was the worst. And the death finger toddler grip. Oh my gosh. I know exactly what you're talking about. When they like don't freaking let go and you're like, oh my gosh, just let me go. Oh my gosh, you're in LA. I am not in LA. I am in Kansas City, Missouri. So there's a Kansas City, Kansas, which makes sense because it's Kansas City. But there's also a Kansas City, Missouri, and that's where I am. It's a very, very large area, but I live here. You are the best. Aw, no, you are! Jacqueline, I'm here for it, girl. Everyone thinks I'm a dude, usually. Nice to meet you! I had no idea! It's so hard. So anyways, I know your name's Sarah now, so very cool. Rank friends characters, best to worst for me. Oh my gosh, okay, Monica, Rachel, Chandler, Joey, Phoebe, Ross. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Okay, let me think about this. My friends' characters. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Wait, I can't do this. Because I'm gonna incriminate myself. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I don't want to rank them. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't. Are you ashamed of toxicity in child-free communities? This is a great question. So, I have definitely talked about this before, but there have been several child-free content creators who have blocked me. There have been a few who have unblocked me, but there are some currently that I'm sure some of you guys follow, some of them that are here on YouTube as well, who have blocked me, and I thought I had great relationships with these people. I've done lives with them. I've DM'd them. We've done so many things together. And for some reason, these people, I don't know, maybe they don't like that I'm just like so overly bubbly or positive. I have no idea, because I've never, ever been mean to someone on the internet. In terms of like even a hate comment, I've never said anything mean to someone. I always just try to like show them my viewpoint. Sometimes I'm a little humorous and a little like sassy, but I've never said anything mean. And so there are some people who don't like me and who have blocked me, and I'm like, you know what, that's okay. Like if that's what it takes for you to find peace and to find security in yourself, maybe you're insecure, I have no idea, I don't want to project that on them either, but I'm like, if that's what you needed to do, then that's okay. I absolutely take no offense in that. I sometimes have to block people myself, so I get it. So anyways, yeah, but there is a lot of toxicity in the community, but there's also a lot of good. There's so much good. I've met so many, literally all of you guys here on YouTube, I like recognize your guys' handle because I feel like I talk to you guys constantly on my videos, on my reels, even over on Instagram. I feel like I'm talking to you guys constantly. So I have made so many friendships, people that I DM every day, people that I like genuinely feel like I could vibe with if we met in real life. And so it goes both ways. Obviously, when someone blocks you or says something mean, or you hear that a creator said something about you, you're like, okay, that sucks, you know. But at the same time, it's like, you know, live your life and I try to be as positive and as understanding as possible, and that's all you can do. So anyways, sorry, that was a very, very long-winded answer. Oh my gosh, I am missing every single one of your comments. Depends on the kid and the age. Some can be fun if they're not a spoiled brat. Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to what the worst experience you had to telling someone you were child-free was. If you want to share, of course. Oh yes, Lauren, I love to share. Okay, so when I was married, I had a mother-in-law, as most do, and I remember it was a few months before I got divorced, which my divorce had nothing to do with children, not wanting kids, none of that. So I'll just say that. I have YouTube videos about it if you really want to hear about it. But anyways, and I have a YouTube video about this exact same story. It goes into a little more depth. But my ex-mother-in-law asked me one day, because she was always constantly when we would go over there, she'd be like, so when are you guys having a baby? Or I found the cutest baby outfit and all this stuff. And I'm just like, and me being the non-confrontational person that I am, in real life, I am so non-confrontational. Like, I will walk away, diffuse, laugh it off, be like, oh my gosh, yeah, you're so right. I am such a terrible person. Like, I am not the kind of person that will actually throw hands. On the internet, I'm like, bro, I will freaking throw hands. But I in real life, no. So anyways, actually that depends, because I feel like I'm getting a little more feisty. But anyways, she sat me down one day and she was like, so like, what actually are you guys going to do about having kids? And I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to tell her. And I had already had the conversation with my ex about not having kids, and he was an only child. He is an only child. And so, as you know, when you're an only child, your parents literally only have one option for grandchildren. And me, no, it was not coming from me. So anyways, I told her, I was like, I don't think we're going to have kids. And boy, did that just a domino effect into something that was a 30-minute rant where she was telling me I was going to go to hell. I'm a terrible person. As a Christian, I should know better. That is my duty. Literally, my purpose on here on earth is to have kids. Literally, A to Z, X, Y, and Z, all the things. And I just sat there and I was like, okay. Like, literally, I was just, okay. Because I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to be disrespectful. Obviously, she was being very disrespectful to me. But I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. You know, like I have very, very, very thick skin. I know it doesn't show today because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. But like, I have very, very, very thick skin. Someone can tell me like I just suck at life and I'm a terrible person. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So anyways, I was just like, okay. And at the very end of the conversation, she's like, so what are you going to do? And I was like, we're just not gonna have kids. I was like, I'm so sorry. I really, really am. I'm sorry that you're never gonna have grandchildren, but like, this is a situation. This is a conversation that I've already had with your son, and like, we are both on the same page. And I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna give you a grandkid, and this is our decision. And if you can't understand that, if you can't put yourself in my shoes, then tough luck, you know? So anyways, that was the worst conversation I'd ever had. Thankfully, she wasn't my mother-in-law for much longer after that. But yeah, it was not good. I was like shaking internally while she was screaming at me because, like, what do? You know, it's your mother-in-law, you're in their home and you're just like minding your own business and she comes at you, attacking you. And so anyways, I definitely forgive her for that. And I'm like, you know what? No hard feelings. But at the same time, I feel like you could have addressed that in a different way, you know? I don't know. That's just me. Oh my gosh, I'm missing everybody's freaking things. Oh, hold on. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I cannot respond to all of you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try. OMG, a dude asked me when I was 23. Eventually he fessed up and he was 46. So I asked if he had kids. He had a 15-year-old daughter old enough to be my sister. I was like, peace out, bro. Victoria, absolutely not. I'm not interested in taking care of anyone but myself. Yeah, spitting facts there. I'm 2.5 hours from Kansas. I'm gonna do a child-free meetup here in Kansas City soon, probably in the new year. So keep your eyes peeled here on YouTube and also on Instagram. Greetings from the Cayman Islands. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Would you ever date a guy with kids? Nope. That's blasphemy. Chandler is hands down the best character. Okay, so I was gonna say Ross, just because Ross is just, I feel him. As a divorcee, I feel him. So anyways, but Chandler is up there. Chandler is freaking up there with Monica as well. Team Chandler. Wife without kids. I don't actually want to say any other names, but I will say that they are child-free creators. Where is everybody from in this chat? Oh yeah, let's do that. That would be fun. Would you ever date a man with kids? No, with a context, absolutely not. I live in Salt Lake right now, and I'm thinking of moving to Kansas City after college. Do you notice that there are quite a bit of people that are child-free? Everyone in Salt Lake wants to have kids. It's a mixed bag here. It's definitely still very much Midwest where people are having kids, and it's like the Bible Belt and all that stuff. But I feel like it's getting a little bit more common to see people who don't have kids. At least people my age who are not wanting to have kids. What's your zodiac sign? I'm a Leo, born August 4th. I am a child-free / anti-natalist, just saying. Totally fine, girl. Or boy. I don't know if you're a girl or a boy. It looks like you're a girl. Good to know there's a chick nearby who doesn't want to have kids. As a Christian, do you ever deal with the hypocrisy of anti-child-free versus purity culture? Yes, I do, and I have several videos on that, but I will just say yes. It's definitely hard to be Christian, also Hispanic, and not want to have kids. It's definitely a very taboo thing. Have you ever called people out on hypocrisy? No, not really. Not really. Some Christians are very, very unchristian. I try to be in the middle. I try to be as Christ-like as possible. I feel like if Christ was in this situation, I know this is kind of getting religious, but I promise it's not going to go there. I feel like even if you don't believe in God or Jesus, I feel like if Christ or God was in my shoes, which sounds so weird to say, but I feel like they would be very, very loving, understanding. It's not a competition. It's not I'm better than you. I just try to be kind. I just try to be kind to anyone and everyone. You only need to stand up for yourself if you're genuinely hurt. Yes, exactly. I love that. If someone was to attack me personally, my family, my relationship, my dog, me as an individual, that's when I will throw hands. I will literally throw hands at that. Yet they failed to remember Jesus didn't have children. True. What the heck? That was disrespectful. She basically asked for extra stress and money loss. Hashtag single and child free for life. I'm gonna put that on a shirt. And you guys can get it. Oh, I'm coming out with some more child-free merch. I know it's only for the US right now, but I swear on my mother's future grave, please, I hope my mother does not die ever, that I will have it available for anyone and everyone in the country, oh my gosh, in the world. That would have been the day I disrespected her back. Would you ever date a guy? Okay, you already asked that, right. Hey, Marcella, just got on. Hey, Peter. I don't think I know you, but hey. That would have been a very quick trip to the in-laws. Yeah. Oh, and it was. After that, we left pretty soon after because I was just like, I can't do this. And my ex was like, okay, like, whatever. And I was just like, no, dude, like, we're leaving. Some parents can't seem to accept that they'll never be grandparents. It's a big disappointment for them. Yes, and I don't know why. It's like, you're not guaranteed grandchildren just because you had children. Maybe that's not common knowledge. I know they don't teach that in school, but like, I'm here to say it. No, I'm not. No one is. I try to follow his example. According to, or anyone else cooking dinner and trying to keep up with this live. Oh my gosh, I love you, girl. I'm from Toronto, Canada. There were a few people on the cruise from Toronto that I fell in love with. They were so sweet. My parents definitely didn't want kids. I think I'm living the life they wish they had chose. That's tough. I mean, they can vicariously live through you, I guess. Michigan, Sweden, Quebec, Chicago, dirty Jersey. Wait, I freaking love that. Ireland, Tennessee. Oh my gosh, I love this. If you date somebody with kids, are you really child-free? Okay, see, that's a hard one for me because there's so many people in the community that are like, no, you are not child-free if you're a stepmom. You are not child-free if you are dating someone with kids. And I'm like, that's hard because it's not their kids. And then they're not claiming them as their kids, you know? I don't know. I don't make the rules though. So here we are. How old are you? Oh, I'm 27. I'm 24 and I knew I didn't want a kid since I was 5 or 6. Dang, okay, girl. 900 dudes got lined up in St. Louis with vasectomies. Good for them. St. Louis isn't far from me. It's about 3 hours. Are you in college? No. Watch, literally, after this live ends, watch the beginning. I talk about how much I hate college. I have never dated a man with kids and never want to either. Same. Me too. That's how I think. I'm Christian baptized. Oh, I love that. I love the wife without kids. I wish child-free women got the same respect as child-free men. You're awesome. Oh, thank you. I'm also Christian and gay. So imagine the flack I get. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. only imagine. And I'm not the kind of Christian where I'm like, gay people are messed up head. They need to pray. What is it? Pray the gay away or something that people used to say back in like 2016. No, to each their own. If you feel like that is who you identify as, go for it, dude. I am here for it. Some of like really, really good friends that I had in high school and even college were either gay, lesbian, whatever it was. What is the other one? Oh my gosh, trans. Oh my gosh, I'm literally losing my train of thought. So anyways, I'm here for you. Literally here for you, no matter where you are and what you believe and what you identify yourself as. St. Louis. Oh, STL is Salt Lake, not St. Louis. That's so funny because STL is St. Louis here. That's so funny. If you do meet up, you should come to Columbia. So I only have to drive an hour and a half. Oh my gosh, yes. I don't think I could date anyone with a kid. I'd rather not wait for a babysitter or tote that little mofo around all day. Oh, wait, I love that. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I think my awakening was this year when I realized I don't want to be responsible for anyone. I only want to focus on Disney Channel style families. 3, Reddit horror stories. Wait. 2, I only focused on Disney Channel style families. 3, Reddit. Okay, got it. I'd inform them to refresh their Bibles because there are prophets that that didn't have kids so they can save the religious guilt. They're trying. Yes. Amen. Literally amen. There's a sense of entitlement from parents who get mad when their kids don't have kids. For freaking real, dude. For freaking real. Couldn't have said it any better. If you date someone with a kid, they'd expect you to help with their seedlings, though. I don't want to do that. Yes. I don't want to be a grandparent. That sounds so stressful and so annoying. Yes. You mentioned a cruise earlier. FYI, Virgin Cruise Line is 100% child-free. I will be checking out next year. Yes. I have heard of Virgin. I always cruise Royal Caribbean. I've never had any issues with kids. Yes, kids are allowed, but I like kids. And so I don't find it annoying or overly obnoxious. I feel like if you went on a Carnival cruise, absolutely not. Would never go on a Carnival cruise. But I love Royal Caribbean because it's very like fun and very like like that youth energy on the ship. Because they have to cater to kids a little bit because there are kids that go on there, but it's not overly like there's not so many kids and they're not rowdy. And so anyways, I like Royal Caribbean. And Nui Blue! You are literally the best! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. See, now I'm gonna cry. You are actually the sweetest human I've ever met, and I freaking love you. And let me just give you a shout out and let everyone know that you are actually the real MVP. Can you do a video on Andrea Yates sometime? I always wondered if she really believed she was protecting her kids from a wicked world. Wait, I'm gonna screenshot. Actually, I wish I had a notes pad. Hold on, I'm gonna screenshot it. One moment. Okay, I screenshotted it because I don't want to forget that. Yes, 100% yes, I will do it just for you. I swear. I'm a married man. Oh, I'm married to a man with kids, and those are his kids. Hashtag they don't live with me. Oh my gosh, we love that. We love a self-aware queen. Oh my gosh, love it. AFAIC, you're not child-free if you have stepkids. Nothing wrong with that, but it's technically child-free. Okay, very interesting. Love the respect. My parents just agreed with me and said the world can be awful and it's getting more unpredictable and dangerous. I don't blame you for not wanting to bring children into this world. Same. What's the state you'd like to visit? Ooh, Hawaii. It's a disagreement in the community. I think everyone needs to respect everyone else's experiences. Yes, agree. I'm so glad that my parents weren't disappointed because my brother or I didn't make them grandparents. My parents didn't yearn to be grandparents because most of their friends were grandparents. Okay, I love that. I find kids annoying for the most part. Dude, I can't wait to be standing in line to see a parent wrangling 3 to 4 kids and think to myself, oh man, I'm so glad I chose child-free. Yes. I heard Carnival was ghetto. Yes, Carnival is ghetto. It is the cheapest cruise line, making it the most ghetto. Royal Caribbean is definitely up there. It's more expensive, but I feel like I would pay that price any day because I feel like the upcharge in price just makes the whole experience that much better. Always wanted her to touch on that Andrea story. It's so sad. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. For real, gonna look it up. Are you against dating someone whose children are all adults, assuming they won't want to make more? No, I'm not against anyone doing anything. Would I do that? No, probably because I'm still young. I'm 27. I don't think I would ever date someone who's like well, how old would they have to be? Like late 40s, early 50s? That's too old for me. But if that's what you want to do, I mean, go for it. I'm here for it. Have you ever done or thought of doing a meetup in meet and greet in Missouri? I actually did. I did one. We went to Bar K. It's a dog park here in Kansas City. Was that last summer? I think it was last summer. So not 2022 summer. I think it was 2021 summer. So anyway, this winter, I'm thinking maybe January or February, I'm going to do another meetup here in the Kansas City area. So I'll let you guys know. I'm going to have to work out details and all that stuff. I don't know how, where, when, why, or any of that stuff. So I'll figure it out though. Once a child is an adult, technically you are then child-free, just not offspring-free. Okay, interesting. Merry Christmas! Oh, no, thank you. I wish I could see you, I wish I could see you here face to face, because I would actually give you the biggest hug. Unless you're not a hugger, I would give you a hand hug, but I genuinely do appreciate every single one of you. Like every one of you who is watching this right now, I wish I could meet all of you, because you mean so much to me. And I know that's so cliche. Every YouTuber or Instagram is like, I love you guys so much. No, like genuinely, I have genuine conversations with all of you. I really do appreciate you all. Glad the child-free movement is getting more of a voice. Me too. Can you imagine if you had kids, you wouldn't have the space to do this? Yes! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. What age do you think is a good age to get your tubes tied? Ooh, that's a good question, Kayla. I don't know if I ever want to get my tubes tied. I know that's not the question you asked, but because I love my IUD. Oh my gosh, my IUD has been so good to me. I really don't think there's an age appropriate answer. I think it's whenever you feel like it, your desire, when your mind and your heart meet up, do it or don't do it, oh my gosh, I'm missing all of your guys' comments. They're coming in hot. He was brokenhearted. Maybe that's how he dealt with the grief. Meetups in the winter sound cold. Hopefully there's no snow or ice. I think it would be inside though. I meant if you were at the age where your peers were old enough and you were single again. Okay, I get that. No, I don't think I would date someone with adult kids just because it's so much. Actually, I take that back. If I was in my 50s and I found someone who I genuinely vibed with, and I also vibed with their children, I would consider it. Because I think at that point, it's not really like, they're not really your kids. I mean, they're not your kids. But I feel as though they could add a good and a very interesting dynamic in the relationship. So maybe. I don't know. Is that a hot take? I don't know. When I'm at work, women come in with their kids. They are so frazzled and stressed because the kids are all over the place. Oh my gosh, where do you work? My mom had us on a tight leash and yes, same. And we had to behave in public. Oh my gosh, yes. I would love to meet you one day. Sadly, I'm on the other side of the world. Oh, sad. Wait, where are you at? Do you agree with me that by the time we are old, there will be so many child-free people we won't feel left out? Yes, I do agree with you. I think the movement is making strides. I really do think that one day being child-free is not going to be as taboo as it is right now. My parents didn't give a dang that they weren't grandparents. I asked them about it a few times when they were still alive. Oh my gosh, are your parents dead? Oh my gosh. See, now I'm going to start crying. My heart's beating so fast too. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. They said they couldn't live their lives for my brother and I. Oh my gosh, girl. I want to give you the biggest hug. That is actually the saddest. Oh my gosh, that's sad. They can't enjoy looking around because they have to focus on them picking up. Literally, they have to pick up after their kids. I think at a certain age, the kids can start picking up after themselves, but still, I don't know. There's so many challenges with each age, and I'm not vibing with it. Parents these days don't know how to control their kids. For real. They stick the dang screen in. Oh my gosh, the comments keep coming. In front of their face to babysit. Oh my gosh, iPad babies? Yes, 100%. My current boyfriend's ex got pregnant with an IUD. Ooh, hot take. Oh my gosh. Same with my other friend. I've had mine for 5 years now and it's going strong. So, I love it. So far, no problems. Fingers crossed I never do get pregnant, but I do know that can happen. I am aware that can happen. So, yeah, hopefully it doesn't happen to me. We got the GOAT John Cena, bro. This movement is on fire. Yes, Team IUD. I love it. So many already in my current generation, millennials, yes, me too, decided to wait until they were older to have decided to wait until they were older than the last generation. My friends had kids older than their parents did. Okay, yes. I'm off, everyone. Marcel, you're awesome. Always good vibes. Take it easy. Okay, I'm going to be off too because you've inspired me. Because I've been on here talking for an hour and 18 minutes. Isn't that crazy? My dad lived to be 89 and my mom lived to be 95. We'll love them and miss them forever. Oh, my heart. Oh my gosh. That's tough. When my parents die, it's going to be, that's going to be so hard. So anyways, I'm here for you. Just know that I wish I could give you the biggest hug. Genuinely think I would. Anyways, thank you so guys for joining. Thanks you Inui Blue for the super chat. I genuinely appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, I have a new video coming up tomorrow that I recorded literally today. I was sitting in this exact same spot, so I'm going to be dressed the same. But yeah, I got a new video tomorrow that I think you guys are really going to like. It's about a reel that I saw today, and the comments under that reel were so hateful that I had to come on here and talk about it. So anyways, I love you all so much. Merry Christmas. Yes. Maybe I'll do another live for my members on Christmas Eve. So if you want to become a member, please feel free to. You just have to go to my channel and click join. So, and yeah, I'm going to do Zooms on there. So if you do want to talk to me like in real time, we're going to start Zooming, and yeah, it'll be super fun. But anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Eat all the food for me. I'm going to go eat dinner. I have to make dinner, so I'm going to go do that. But I love you, and I will talk to you later.